Thanks for tuning in to check out my boat. It's a great boat. It's 2003 Maxum 2900 SCR. This boat is probably the perfect family cruiser for lakes or open water. One of the things that makes it fantastic is the hull design. The hull design allows it to do things that other boats of this size and weight really can't. A comparable Sea Ray, for instance, is not going to get on plane in 8 seconds with 4 adults on board, which this boat can. The boat has an enormous amount of power supplied by twin 4.3 liter electronic fuel injection Mercruisers. And these are very powerful engines. The great thing about the electronic fuel injection is that it allows us to conserve a lot of fuel. If you run it at about 3,200 RPMs, you can get some amazing fuel economy and have a great day on the water without breaking your bank. The Mercruisers of this year were one of the first to have some really cool maintenance features. For instance, you can do an oil change on this boat without even leaving the water. Most boats this size have to be removed from the water to change the oil, and Mercruiser came up with this way to do the oil changes inside the boat. It's otherwise a very easy boat to maintain. As long as you do the scheduled maintenance, you shouldn't have any issues. It's a long life engine with a lot of popularity in the boating community. The 2900 SCR that I have to offer has every available option available on this model. It has an amazing cockpit that's got lots of room for entertaining your friends. It's got a complete canvas package and a bilge heater system so that you can do year-round cruising. The other advantage that this has over most boats of this size is that it has many areas where you can store stuff. And storage space sounds like a trivial item, but it's a very important item once you get your family on the boat, because everyone has stuff, and that stuff has to go somewhere. And for most boats, they end up packing it on top of the hull or strapping it to the roof, but in this particular model, storage is not an issue. Overnights are a blast on the boat. It has air and heat. Usually we spend those nights at the marina where we can plug it in, but even if we have to go out on the water and anchor in a cove, generally speaking, the airflow is such that it's quite comfortable. It sleeps 6 people, 4 adults and 2 children easily below, and can sleep another adult or 2 small children above. The boat has a full galley, including a microwave, dual stove, which is alcohol as well as electric. It has a hot water heater on board and supplies 30 gallons of nice piping hot water for the kitchen and the restroom. It has a head that converts into a stand-up shower, and it has a vacuum flush system, so there's no pumping in the head. It's just step on a pedal and it's just like home. The toilet flushes properly. As far as space below, a boat with this beam, which is I think 10 feet 6 inches, is generally not going to have this much space or headroom. I'm 6'2", and I can stand up easily in the boat with a couple inches of headroom. I believe the headroom is 6'5", so it's a very comfortable boat for several people to be in. But generally speaking, the 2003 Maxum 2900 SCR is an amazing boat. It's an amazing value. We've maintained it properly. It's been in fresh water, undercover for most of the last couple of years, and I think it's running at about 175 hours on the engines right now. If you need more information, make sure you contact me. My contact information is below the video screen that you're watching, and we have plenty of photos and statistical data that we can provide on the boat. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope to hear from you. If you have questions about my boat, just get in touch.